friends, Mary Howard here with There's No Place Like Home NC, Red Boots Realty, powered by eXp Realty, and I am a realtor here in the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. I got to sit down with Misha Montgomery with American Pacific Mortgage. She's a loan officer, and we got to discuss the top mortgage questions. Questions about debt to income ratio, the FHA loans, the VA loans, USDA loans, and conventional. We talk about credit score and no money down home programs for this year. Let's go meet Misha.
I first want to say hi, I'm Misha.
What is a good debt to earning range and what components go into that calculation?
So the calculation for a borrower's debt to income ratio is a percentage based on the monthly outgoing debt versus the income coming in. So credit card debt, student loans, car note, things of that nature are outgoing debt. And incoming is how much you make, your earnings, your wages, tips. A good DTI is to stay below 45%. However, if it's conventional, it can potentially go up to 50%. FHA can go up to 57%. That's why a lot of times they don't give conventional, but they give you FHA. You do have mortgage insurance for the life of the loan. However, people who normally wouldn't be able to qualify can qualify under FHA. VA can go up to 60%. USDA, the DTI ratio must stay below 28/42. USDA goes by the number of people in the house and the income.
When we are talking to the buyers, we need to tell them that your DTI needs to stay at 45% just initially until they get
Exactly.
this year.
Now, keep in mind, credit plays a factor as well. So that's just a baseline. The higher the credit score, the better product.
What makes sellers shy away or refuse to consider FHA and VA loans?
So there's a huge misconception. It was said that FHA and VA take longer, right? I don't know if you remember years ago, the due diligence period was about 21 days, sometimes 30 days for VA, FHA. That is no longer. FHA and VA loans actually allow for a lower credit score and a lower down payment. On the other side, FHA and VA appraisals can be slightly more strict than conventional. So what happens is an appraisal will come in and they want 10 things done. Conventional appraisal may come in and they want nothing done. So rather than go through and have that happen, they just completely shy away from it. Also, too, in this market, if a home is listed at 280 and you're offering 300, it appraises, there's a $20,000 discrepancy. If you can't agree, the buyer can lose their due diligence money. If you can't agree and you pull out of the contract, that negative appraisal stays with the house for 3 more months.
FHA appraisals stick with the house for a total of 90 days after they have been executed.
So that's why, without proper knowledge, an agent may tell a seller, we don't want FHA, just because it's safer.
For the seller.
Yes. Doesn't mean it's not a good loan product. It just means that they have certain guidelines that you have to adhere to. So if you look at several lenders to compare a loan package, does this affect your credit score? Or is it how many checks you get in a time period? So I tell all of my clients, if you'd like to, shop around, you are more than welcome to. Purchasing a home is a very large purchase, right? You want to shop around and make sure you're getting the best product for your 30 years. I always tell people within 30 days, the inquiry counts as one hit to your credit. So it's not multiple. If you have 4 or 5, it still counts as one because they know purchasing a home is a very large purchase. It's not like you're qualifying to buy a house, then you go and you get a credit card, and then you go and you want to buy a car. Those are completely separate and they will be charged to your credit report as such.
But can go to 3 different lenders and have and shop the rate for a mortgage, and that will only be one hit in a 30-day window. That's it. You got 30 days and that's it. Is that
Correct.
right?
Okay, my bank provides a free credit score. Are those trustworthy? Bank apps and websites such as Credit Karma are great for general guidance. A mortgage inquiry are the most in-depth look at credit profiles. So typically, a 20 to 30 point adjustment on the credit score from what you are seeing online. Credit Karma says you have a 700. You may have a 650, you may have a 660. Credit Karma is not accurate. Credit Karma is not accurate. Because people come to me and they're like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, where'd you get your credit score from? No, that's not it. Sorry. But so if that happens, if you do not have a favorable credit score, what I do is I give you a simulator that tells you, okay, Cliff, if you pay off ABC, to 20% of your credit limit, in 60 days, you will be here and you can qualify for a home. Your credit score is in the 500s. If you do 3 or 4 things, we can get you over a 650 within 30 days, sometimes 60 days. You get your pre-approval letter and you close, a few months after that.
So what is the good and great credit score?
580 for FHA is acceptable. Anything over 620 is much better. We can do conventional starting at 620. The rate is going to be better once you get past 680 credit score. How do we calculate closing costs? What I tell all of my buyers is that it's usually between 1.5% to 2% of the purchase price. So whatever the purchase price is, I always go to the higher of the 2%. Just add 2% and that's your closing costs. Is there any first-time home buyer no money down programs? How does something like that work? VA and USDA are the only true no money down financing options.
Ever or just in this market?
Pretty much ever. So there are down payment programs available. People can get, money based on your credit score, your DTI, the fine print. You may have to stay in your home for 7 years before you sell it, or you could be responsible to pay that back to the entity that supplied you with the money. So sometimes down payment assistance is not free.
Misha, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. And it was wonderful talking with you. And if you have any more questions, Mary has my information. I look forward to helping you.
All right, friends, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Watch that next video that just popped up on your screen. If you have any questions, you can call, text, or email me. My number and information is in the description below. If you did find value in this video, could you hit that thumbs up button below for me? Thank you for watching. My name is Mary Howard, and this is There's No Place Like Home NC. Take care.